Hi friends, Kawa here again. So as I'm usually very busy on Mondays and I can't film my defense results for the Aether Raid season at the end of the season, which is tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to film it today, which is Sunday. You guys really wouldn't miss much, probably one or two more fights at most. But yeah, for this season is Anima season for defense. And as you can see, these are our bonus units in front of you. I'm using my usual team with Infantry Pulse, but I swapped out a few units to fit in Thrasier, right here, Thrasier. You guys seen in the previous summoning videos, I pulled 2 copies, but I chose only to use 1 because she messes with the Infantry Pulse chain a little bit because of her bonus stats and stuff. So I'm only using 1, and also I can't find too much room on the team. The team is very tightly packed already. Alright, so let's go to our defense results and skip to the bottom. So this is the first attack that we had on us on Tuesday. We defeated 5 people. So just a quick recap of my team. It's an Infantry Pulse team with Sylvia at the very top. She gives a -1 cooldown to everyone who has less HP than her. That's an infantry unit. So then, everyone under her. Selef is the second part of the chain. He's under Sylvia, but he also has Infantry Pulse, so everyone under him will get another -1. And my final one is right here. I think her name is Silkwy. You guys know that I'm terrible at pronouncing names. So yeah, she's third in the chain, so everyone under her will get a third pulse. I had to mess around a little bit with this one because I had to give her this HP seal so that she goes to 52, because Thrasier is a bonus unit this season, so she gets plus 10 HP and 4 to all stats, making the chain a little bit weird because normally this would be another mage unit instead of a healer. But as I said, Thrasier bonus stats are a little annoying. Alright, so we're gonna start this up. Let me just make sure everything's on. And as you can see, the enemy team here is a single Naga. The bonus unit here is Fina, the dancer. Double drive defense. Interesting choice to bring drive defense on Astra season, because on Astra people tend to use mages. Like what I'm doing, I'm using mages for damage because Naga's bonus is defense. She gives you a defense buff, not a res buff like air. So really strange that they would decide to bring drive defense. This looks like his primary tank, Felicia here. Yeah, he invested into her. She's plus 10 with 10 flowers. Summoner supported, and ally supported with Athena. She's not here, so I don't know why he didn't change this. But yeah, she has Fury 3, Mystic Boost, Attack Ploy, Distant Defense, and Felicia's Plate. So her defense stats 29 with Naga's buffs. I guess that's why he's using drive defense, even though you're not going to see too much defense attacking people on Astra season. But yeah, you can see that her attack is really low though at 52. At least I find it really low, especially when she has a +4 buff on it already. It's like, ugh. That's why I don't like using Felicia. Also, she's Light Blast. I just realized that. So she's actually getting. So this is his light tank, and he's didn't have a tank for Astra, so he just stuck her here. So he's getting less lift because she's not Astra blessed, and he's also not getting Naga's defense buff. So with Naga's defense buff, she would actually be at what is it, 32 defense, which is decent. Alright, so we're just gonna start this up. There's nothing else to really see here. Levitine here, she's nothing special. And Camilla here, nothing special either. So he's really highly invested in offense because these buildings are all really high level, while I'm in the reverse where I have really high level defensive structures. Alright, we're starting this. Okay, so she's gonna approach with Felicia as a tank. So I'm just gonna point out, in this situation, this drive is not hitting this Felicia. So it's kind of worthless. If it was up to me, I would have moved Fina over here next to Camilla. Then at least the drive will reach. But it really doesn't change much, really. But yeah, continuing. So Thrasier is now the rally instead of So she rallies the healer, moves forward, and then attacks.
Weak.
And then she doubles because Felicia had a debuff. So now these people are all debuffed. As you can see, all those red stats are all debuffs. Except Naga. Naga's under panic, but it's still considered debuff. So Thrasier's E-Finger, or no, not her E-Finger. It's her killing intent. Her killing intent says that if you are not at full HP or you have a debuff on you, she cuts your stats some more, and then she'll also double attack you before you even get to counter attack once. Which makes her really strong, especially when it's her bonus season.
That'll cheer you up.
So it's a swing of like almost 10 stats for no reason. And as you can see, Camilla didn't actually. Oh no, yeah, she's getting doubled. I was about to say, wait, Camilla should be doubled. Okay, she got doubled. And the rest of my team just moves together as a single unit. So that was an interesting choice, because he's going to have to dance to get his kill. Even though, I also just noticed, he doesn't have an escape ladder. Which is interesting. Escape ladders make sure that, you know, you don't lose lift if you lose Aether if you miss the kit. I guess if you fail to win. So he went really invested in all this offensive stuff. Like he has a level 5 Panic Manor, a level 4 Dark Shrine, a 4 Bright, and a 4 Bolt. But he doesn't have an escape ladder, which is really risky. I would never do something like that because an escape ladder is your insurance policy. But anyways, really high. I don't know why he didn't. Actually, no, I know why, because his Bolt Tower is not going to do enough. Seeing my Healing Tower negates it, and my Healing Tower is hidden back here, and he can't reach it anyways.
You think I'm cute?
So if you're really confident in your offense ability, I guess it's fine to do this, but I would still make an escape ladder, so you know you at least have an insurance policy. So this is why he doesn't retreat, because he can't. He doesn't have an escape ladder. He has to try to win the fight, but it's near impossible because all my units still have their fully charged specials, because only Thrasier was the only one who attacked. And now Lilina is going to go around, you know, nuking everything in their face. Also, I just want to also point out that the only real reason I'm using her is because she has the HP to Pulse, and also she has like this ridiculous stats. Look at that, 40 defense, 32 res. She is able to frontline, and then anyone who's not melee who attacks her, she will apply a panic debuff on them, allowing Thrasier to work on the enemy too. But still, not a great choice. I would prefer to use Loki, but Loki is too squishy to put in the front because I think Loki has like under 20 defense. And her res is like 22 or something like that. It's really bad. But Loki has, I believe, the highest speed among healers. And I'm pretty sure she's one of the highest attackers too. Alright. So there's nothing much really to see here anymore. His team just gets cleaned up by my Lilina.
Cheer up, okay?
No, I guess Fina gets to live one hit. He could have retreated because he should know full well that there was no way in hell Fina was going to kill my whole team. Especially when the Self hasn't yet either. Like, he's still just hanging out up there by himself. Alright, so that was the first one. Our second fight, this one happened on Wednesday. We usually have like only one fight a day. Occasionally we get one extra one. It's because I'm not pushing super hard right now. If I was pushing super hard, then I run into more people more often. Okay, so this one is also one of those interesting ones. There is yet again no escape ladder. Very highly invested offense buildings. Level 4 Dark Shrine, level 4 Bright, level 3 Tactic Room, and a level 3 Bolt Tower. It's not as high as the previous one, but still very high. And he has no escape ladders. I'm not sure, did they not invest in an escape ladder, or they used them all already on the first day? You get 4 charges of escape ladder at max level, so unless he used them all right away, I don't see a reason why there's no escape ladder here, outside the fact he didn't ever invest in one. Okay, so this team has 0 Nagas. I'm pretty sure this is still a tier 21 fight because I didn't lose any lift. Instead, I actually gained lift during the second day, so this should definitely be in tier 21, not tier 22 yet. And he's bringing people without seals, and like Fjorm here has no special skills. She's just like out of the box Fjorm, like she's the free Fjorm that you get. He brings 2 Azuras. One doesn't have a seal and doesn't have a special, which is really strange. And this is her out of the box skill set. This one also is out of the box skill set, and he just gave her Gale Dance. Like I don't know, like what are these people investing into? It's like, where are your seals? And so that's the thing. This is a plus 10 Kranya with special Spyro, double Savage Blow, close counter, 5 flowers, 10 merges. So this guy clearly does Aether raids, but he has nothing here. And these are all, well, I guess it makes sense. These guys are Light Blessed because he doesn't use a Naga, so it doesn't change anything. And he's not investing into Astra at all. It's really strange, but you're going to see that this person plays really risky too. So let's move forward. He sends Kranya up to take the Aether Pot.
We can see this through.
And then this is where he tries to move forward and apply Savage Blow to me. Because he's going to hit Silkweed here, and the Savage Blow will just pop my team. So that Kranya will have advantage, so she always will attack first, as long as the opponent has, any missing HP. So he fails. Now this Kranya is stuck here. This is why I said it's really risky. He just face-checked my trap. That trap there, if it was fake, it would have worked, I guess, but I don't think it would have did anything much, on the grounds that he would have been hit back by Silky. As you can see, I changed her staff from Panic back over to her original one, Melancholy, which is a guard staff and resets. So her special Spyro would never did anything. She would not have special Spyro Moonbow, even if this trap wasn't real. She would have attacked, Silky would have responded, hit her back, and then she would not be able to use special Spyro. So I don't know what the plan was here. He didn't utilize his Bolt Tower, and he just charged face in first into my trap. So we're gonna continue. And I really don't know what this was, but as you can see, they're all debuffed except for this Fiora, because her stats are so crap that she doesn't absorb any of my debuffs. So they're all debuffed, so when Dracier comes out, she is going to double them without them being able to counterattack first. But here, instead, Lilina decided, hey, I'm just gonna come out and Dragon Fang you.
How could I lose? dance. That'll cheer you up.
So I also just want to point out this Surtur here, he's plus 10. He's a plus 10 Surtur with distant defense. Is he supported with someone? Oh, he's the one who's summoner supported too. And he just got blasted by my Lilina, who's only plus 6. Though I do have sturdy impact, so it's kind of not fair. And I have weapon advantage over him, color advantage. So, but still, it's like, wow. Surtur, huh? I know a lot of people like to rave about how great Surtur is. He's really, I don't know, I never found him that scary.
Cheer up, okay?
Because Surtur is a 5-star locked unit, while my Lilina is like a dime a dozen. You can find her, you know, when you pull red, you get her pretty often. Because she's part of the 3 and 4-star pool. Oh, so that's the thing. The reason why Thrasier didn't move properly in this way, she didn't rally, was because I messed up when I was fixing the team, switching the staff here for Silky. I forgot to put her rally back on because I was using her for something else, and she had repositioned. I fixed it after this though, because I realized. And then, you know, they moved, they realized that there is no way in hell this one Fjorm is going to kill anything. She probably can't even kill my Lilina. 50 attack, 26, 25. She probably could kill Lilina, but then she'll just die to everything else. And then, you know, these 2 Azuras are worthless. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, no, this one happened right while I was fixing the reposition. Just remember that. It was happening literally right while I was fixing it, and then I guess the game just didn't register it, or it was happening at the same time, so nothing got corrected. So this one is also very interesting in the sense that, see, this is a level 4 escape ladder. You're supposed to have one of these. He is also pretty invested in offense because this is a level 4 bolt tower and a level 3 tactic room. It's not super invested, but it's kind of there. This thing is very invested. This thing is plus 10 with 5 flowers, summoner supported, and ally supported with Corrin. Like, super invested. But look at those ridiculous stats, like 69 HP, 65 attack, 34 speed, whatever the speed is, like 55 defense and 48 res. So she gets more of that when Corrin's behind her, so she gets another 4 into all that, except for HP. But she's also a bonus unit, I believe, so that's where all this ridiculousness is coming from. I don't know what his is here though I think it is Earth season, so like I guess you could put him here. And this Fjorm here. See, Fjorm is cute here, where, you know, she has this ability, relatively unique ability, where anyone who has 3 HP less than her gets hit by isolation, which is a debuff where you can't use assist skills, so dancers can't dance. But the cute thing is, my Sylvia here has 66 HP, so there's really not many Fjorms who can use her staff on us. But she obviously can hit Azura, who has half the HP my Sylvia has. Alright, let's start this one up. I believe he takes a few turns to set up. So that's the smart move. You rely on your bolt tower before going in. But in my situation, the bolt tower doesn't do you any good because my healing tower is level 4. There's nothing you can do. My healing tower negates any bolt tower that's level 4. And here comes Thrasier.
Don't get in my way.
bonus unit versus bonus unit.
This is a blessing.
With Cecilia having the advantage being she's plus 10.
Come on, show me a smile.
So here's the interesting thing. Thrasier now gets the dance, and instead she goes at the court. And seeing I'm using a defensive mythic, I believe I need only like 2 kills to get away with not losing any lift.
Go you! It's almost right.
So I just want to point out this little unit here is my backup plan if Thrasier fails to kill things. It's all up to Lilina to finish the job. Her stats are ridiculous. She gains additional 6 attack when attacking, so she goes to 63. Then she gains another 6 for sturdy impact, so putting her to 69. She hits 69 attack when attacking, and that's assuming you didn't get hit by her chill res on her weapon. So if you get hit by her chill res, she goes all the way to 76 attack power. So she's my super backup plan in case you magically survive Thrasier. So this person realized that there's no way they're going to win. They do have an here who can kind of try to win, but against double dancers and Salif, there's really no chance that he's going to pull it off. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this team is interesting that is using Thrasier as their bonus unit. They could have just used what's his name? I just forgot his name. He was the Red Sword Infantry dude. What's his name? The Mercurius. I can't remember his name. Yeah, they could have just used him instead. Just give him an Astra blessing, but whatever. To each their own. So these Nagas are invested. This is +1. This is +1. I wouldn't do that ever. I wouldn't do like go +1/+1. I would just shove all of the merges into this Prime Naga, I guess, the plus attack one, because you know what, Naga stats are doo-doo. They're just so bad. Like, no amount of merges will fix it. But if you put more merges on her, it helps a little bit, I guess. It's better than spreading it out. So this is the scary thing that we have to face this time. A +10 Ithun with 5 flowers. Interesting that he didn't summon a support though. Like, if this is his prime tank for the season, he should summon support and ally support it. But he didn't. And I also believe this is her out-of-the-box kit? I only have one Ithun before, so I really don't know her kit that well. But I feel like this is her out-of-the-box kit. Alright, let's go.
We can see this through.
Just breaking my furniture. Usual setups for people.
Cheer up, okay?
I really hope he wasn't expecting that bolt tower to actually do anything for him, but he probably not. It's just that his Ithun didn't have boots or anything, so she took really long to get to me.
Cheer up, okay?
And Thrasier also has bonus damage against dragons. So she didn't even need to double her. That one Luna was just enough to kill her. That plus 10 through on my plus 0 Thrasier. Oh, and I also have the color disadvantage, which is red and I'm green.
I can't die.
So yeah, that was a little silly of them. I would never bring a dragon tank to Astra like that. Well, I do it sometimes, but no, you gotta know what situations to do it in. Like, especially when you're against Thrasier, you definitely don't do that. This one here. Wait, can we see this one? We did not see this one. So, okay, let's see. Let's take a peek again. Kinda invested. Offense. 2 Nagas. Relatively basic stuff. Racing. A very good healer. If you... a healer slash dancer for Astra season, because Duma does 7 damage to you and Heron Wing heals you for 7. So it mitigates that damage that you take for no reason from Duma. Not sure what she's doing here. Soleil. Gale Force, Armor, Smasher, Soleil? No idea what she's doing here. This is just a bonus unit Cecilia.
I'll accompany you.
So he kamikazes into me like this to kill Azura. It's really strange play. Like, I guess if you're okay with using lift, yeah. So he kamikazes into me like that.
Don't get in my way.
Which is technically a smart play, because by doing that, it makes my Thrasier debuff my whole team. But at the same time, it's like, why did you sacrifice a unit? Because even though you sacrifice the unit, you have to, you know, start moving to kill my team. So this is where I didn't understand what happened. Why did he do that outside of to remove the debuffs that I put on her? If he positioned better, he could have avoided it. So that was equally strange too, because he killed Lilina, but he couldn't get Gale Force off. So now he's kind of just standing there. Which, this is why it doesn't make sense. Like, if Thrasier didn't kill her, which she's not going to kill her, but, Salif or, I forgot what my healer's name is. Soki? If she, attacked, she would reset her Gale Force. So it doesn't make sense. Why would we do that? And this one made even less sense to me. I mean, it makes less sense to me, like, why are you still fighting?
I'll accompany you.
So by them not moving, they're just giving me more time to heal up through my healing tower.
my flame.
So color advantage here helped out a lot. Green versus blue, damage mitigation, and the fact that Naga just sucks. Naga's so weak. She couldn't even kill Thrasier, who was low on HP. So we haven't seen her attack all game now. Now she finally gets to start doing some work. She's gonna debuff these guys, not let them use specials.
That'll cheer you up.
But the most important thing is that she has 52 HP and like 40 defense and 30 something resistance. She is really, really thick. There's no real way to get around her.
Are you alright?
And now she triggers Miracle. Still doesn't die. I might actually consider give her close counter so that she actually can fight off these random Nagas who are trying to kill her.
I'll accompany you.
So as you can see in this scenario, they did defeat me, but they lost 3 units and took no pots. None of my Aether pots were taken. And on top of that, because I'm using a defensive mythic, I lose no lift. So it's like, I don't lose anything, so sure, whatever. I'll lose the fight, and I get a rematch now. And if this is a rematch, I'll probably take, I feel like, because just looking at the Sylvia here, it's like, yeah, you have a infantry pulse 2? It's like, that's interesting. You didn't commit feathers to that Marissa and got infantry pulse 3. That's very interesting. And you have a panic ploy 2 seal. It's like, I'm pretty confident I could take this one. But I'll see by tomorrow. This one was just me fishing. As you can see, I have 1 unit. But the advantage here is I get to see what they have. So they have a level 4 bolt tower, a level 2 healing tower, and an escape ladder. And I get to spy on his units. Bantu here is a bonus unit, so that's why he's so crappy. There's no seal here. And this dude, he's plus 10, but he has Fury, Bowbreaker, Drive Res, and he's a 4-star. He's not even 5 stars. It's like, why is he here? So this is a definite take on rematch for me. That's the main reason why I fish for rematches, so that, you know, you can spy out the enemy a little bit. Alright, so we got 2 more fights. This one was from yesterday. Ah, here we go. This dude, what's his name? Astra. That was the Red Sword Infantry I was trying to remember. Okay, let's see. There's 1 Naga, a Brave Bolin, Azora. So this guy actually 5-starred his Astrum, but didn't give him a C skill. He could have just put like a drive there, but whatever. Level 4 bolt tower, level 1 healing tower. So it means that his defense is actually kind of strong. Alright, let's go.
Please, Daddy Kong.
Are you alright?
So, as you saw, that's a smart way to test my trap. You smite yourself in, and then you run away if the trap is real. That's the correct way to test the trap. But though, to do it, you do need to use dancers to get you out of there. So, it's a little tricky. So he's going to initiate now. Oh, no, he's just going to break my healing tower, I think. So that's the right way to do it. You're supposed to blow up my healing tower after you bolt tower me, so that I can't heal back
I'll
up.
accompany you.
And then he retreats.
Please, Daddy Kong.
So I feel like in this situation, he probably should have did a hit and run. In the sense that he should have prepared to run away instead of stranding his Lin there, because there's no way in hell that Lin is going to live.
Won't you just die?
It is cute though that Lin has Vantage and my Thrasier Severe survives by 1. It is very cute, but at the same time,
We can see this through.
that was bad calculations on his side. Like, if he calculated it correctly, he would have realized that his Lin would have died. And he would not have made a play like that. Like, that was a really good play outside of that one mistake. Because if not for that mistake, he would have won on my map. Because my map doesn't carry Hardy Bear. Actually, do I carry Hardy Bear? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't have Hardy Bearing on my defense. Because I feel like the staff user and Cell of Fusion is more than enough, but in this situation, it would have been backbreaking if he saw that his Lin couldn't survive. So yeah, it was really good setups and everything, but he messed up on that one play there. This one here, I legit completely lost, but I was still under protection. So this one is kind of disgusting. He doesn't have a escape ladder too, though. So spying on this, he's not super invested into offense. And then we can spy on this here too. So he has Ellie Wood here, 2 Nagas, Jacob with a pulse smoke. That's the prime reason I'm probably gonna lose. And his broadleaf fan, so he does more damage if I'm debuffed. And you know, he's on debuff E7 with his stupid dagger. He's a max invested Jacob. Very scary. And he has Azura, so he's gonna get there 6 to all his stats. So it's gonna be disgusting. And this is probably the prime reason we lose, because he's also a Vantage user. And we don't have a Hardy Bearing. Prime reason we don't have Hardy Bearing is because of this freaking Thrasier. Because of her HP threshold is messing with the IP chain. If not, I would have a Hardy Bearing on this team. But because, you know, she's messing with the IP chain, I can't use Hardy Bearing. So he kills Sylvia right away so that I can't dance. And he already, by doing that, messes with my IP chain also, so I can't IP properly. See, Lilina only does 30 here. Lilina should have actually killed him. Well, I can't say for sure. I feel like she would kill him with a Dragon Fang, but because he messed with my IP, it didn't work out.
see this through.
So like, don't look down at Jacob. He has a lot of stats right now, because I believe he is catching. Yes, he is. He's catching the bonus doubler here. So these buffs are being doubled up in combat. So he is ridiculously strong.
Cheer up, okay?
I don't even think a Hardy Baron would have made an actual difference, because as you see, he didn't use Vantage to beat me. At least not yet. But he is going to use Vantage to clean up. But I don't think it would have made a difference, because he did the right move and he instantly sniped my Sylvia. But to do that, it's like you need these very specific elements. Like, he brought Eliwood for bonus doubler, he brought Azura to prayer wheel him, and then, you know, he has the double Nagas, each one with chill. So yeah, there's a lot of things that had to fall in line for it to work out.
We can see this through.
But of course, you know, this is very good execution, because as you know, as you go further up the Aether Raid tiers, you run stronger and stronger people. And this Jacob is very, very strong. And we lose. Very impressive. I have to give him credit for that. But very committed, though. I feel like he doesn't get max lift because I don't think it's water season. So he is losing a little bit of lift bringing this Azura with him. But I believe it is wind season, so Eliwood is fine. And then, you know, you have these Nagas who are eating chills for him. Yeah, so it's like, it's ridiculous. He has a ridiculous amount of buffs. So probably Panic would have been better here. I'm not sure actually it would have made a difference. I'm not too sure what to give the healer still right now. I'm debating between the Panic Staff and the Guard Staff, or the Witchy Wand ability. But yeah, that's the results for this week, guys. As you see, the team was pretty good. It only really had one real failure, which is that Jacob. I don't count this one where the opponent loses 3 units because he suicide bombed me. And I don't really... I guess I technically should count the Lin one, because he misplayed, but that was really all his fault. Not my. Like, there was nothing I did wrong in that situation. Like, my team did what it's supposed to do, and he just miscalculated. So technically, yeah, I'll put that as a loss. So I had 2 losses this week. Alright guys, till next time. Also pay attention for next week. Next week's video is gonna showcase the Louise that you guys voted on. She's gonna be on a defense team. I'll show you guys it next week. It's gonna be with Double Yoon, so I'll just let you guys know that. Alright, till next time. See you guys.